Fala Lilia, Zantur, Jet Force, Eduardo Alberis. Cara, esses últimos 2 dias me deu uma leseira. Tava me sentindo muito cansado, não sei o que tava acontecendo comigo. Tava com meu sono todo desregulado também. Ontem eu fui dormir às 7 da noite, acordei hoje de madrugada, 4 da manhã. Eu tô me sentindo um pouco melhor, só tô peidando mal pra caramba, né? Eu tô soltando uns peidos que parece que eu tô morto por dentro. Não sei se foi um chocolate amargo que eu comi aqui, ou se eu tomei muito café, ou porque eu não caguei ainda hoje. Espero que eu tenho 30 minutos aí pra dar vontade de cagar. Mês que vem em agosto, né? Vai ter o Máfia, dia 8 de agosto, né? O Máfia. No final desse mês tem o Death Stranding 2. Mais o quê? Ainda não decidi se eu vou pegar ou não o Switch 2. Tô na dúvida, não sei se eu acho que a hype pro Switch 2 seria comprar agora, né, no começo, mas com tanta coisa pra jogar no Xbox e no Play. Fala, Wendel. Antigamente o pessoal tinha essa obsessão de querer transmitir o cheiro, conseguir inventar alguma coisa para transmitir o cheiro, né, pela TV. E aí, então com alguma expectativa aí, um novo Resident Evil? Fala aí, Cotoquinho. Fala, Jorge Wolverine, Lucas Guilherme. Pessoal que tá no YouTube aí. Mais tarde vamos ter maratona Transformers. Por enquanto, no canal secundário, o CineDK volta no canal principal dia 15, domingo. Sem ser esse domingo agora, no outro. Eu tô esperando terminar um strike que eu tomei da Toei. Por ter colocado reprise de Dragon Ball. Novo Tomb Raider. Cara, se não teve nada do Wolverine no evento do PlayStation, não vai ter nada do Wolverine no Summer Game Fest. Se fosse pra ter alguma coisa do Wolverine, teria sido no State of Play de ontem. Sem expectativa nenhuma também, cara. Mas vamos ver aí o que... Eu acho que talvez tenha coisas interessantes no evento do Xbox. Pra quem gosta de Xbox, né? Ano passado foi excelente o evento do Xbox. Agora, no geral... Se a Sony não mostrou nada lá naquele evento de ontem... Foi ontem? Ou anteontem? Eu tava querendo trocar o meu Xbox Series X pelo aquele de 2 TB. Só que já estão vendendo de 2 TB a 10 mil reais no Mercado Livre. Eu consegui comprar o meu Series X do Halo Infinite, no lançamento aqui. Abriu a pré-venda, eu consegui comprar na cagada. Paguei o preço que eles estavam cobrando na época, era 4.400, eu acho. O último Series X dessa edição limitada que eu vi foi lá na loja do tiozão, lá na RetroCon do ano passado. Ele tava vendendo por R$8.000. Assim, eu passei pela caixa, quando eu voltei já não tava mais lá, já tinham comprado. E a tendência desse console temático, ainda mais com os aumentos de preço do Series X, é ficar ainda mais caro, né? Eu até pensei em trocar o meu do Halo por esse de 2 TB, mas esse meu do Halo a tendência é só valorizar com o tempo. Esse de 2 TB eu acho que não vai... Ele já é caro agora, né? Mas com o tempo, a tendência não é valorizar ele, né? Agora, esse Series X do Halo, além de ser uma edição lindíssima, a tendência é com o tempo ele ficar cada vez mais caro. É um console que eu quero guardar, né? Porque eu não tenho muita fé em um novo console da Microsoft, não, cara. Não tô acompanhando o MasterChef, não, cara. Tem um cara parecido comigo lá. Eu quero fazer a maratona aqui no canal. Eu quero fazer a maratona de Pesadelo na Cozinha e MasterChef aqui no canal. Eu já tenho o SSD de 2 TB já, pô. Eu troquei o de 1 TB pelo de 2 TB. Agora vai sair um de 4 TB, né? O de 4 TB seria o ideal pra mim, porque daria pra baixar toda a minha coleção do 360 e do Xbox original, os games da retrocompatibilidade, né? E ainda sobraria 1,5 TB. O de 4 teras pra mim seria o ideal, só que o SSD novo de 4 teras é o preço do Series X, né? O de 1 tera antigamente era o preço do Series S. O evento vai ter 1h30. Eu cheguei a ver o Series S na Amazon por 1.400 naquela época, né? Eles não estavam cobrando as taxas, né? Estavam segurando o preço aqui no Brasil. Eu comprei muito Series S que eu sorteei aqui no canal, eu paguei 1.600, 1.700. Mas esse de 1.400 eu não consegui comprar na época. Eu tô querendo fazer um upgrade aqui no meu computador para poder entregar a live, as gameplays aí pro pessoal do YouTube em 4K, né? Tá chegando 2K na Twitch também, né? Meu computador não aguenta 2K, muito menos 4K de streaming e gravação. Eu tava querendo trocar minha placa de vídeo para justamente fazer o stream pra Twitch em 2K, se a Twitch me liberar aí o 2K, e gravar em 4K para posteriormente estar postando no YouTube em 4K. Agora que eu consegui pegar o PS5 Pro, seria legal entregar as gameplays do Forza Horizon 5, Indiana Jones, em 4K, né? Fala, Rogério. Fala aí, Gilson. Fala, Lucas. Cara, meu PC na época, acho que eu gastei uns 15 mil pra montar. Black Might Wukong chegando no Xbox com 1 ano de atraso. Só mostra que aquela teoria de que a Sony tinha comprado a exclusividade do game por um ano é verdadeira, né? O Baldur's Gate foi problema no Series S, né? Agora o Black Might Wukong eu acho que foi exclusividade do PlayStation. Cara, é um jogo bacana. Eu dropei ele na terceira fase, cara. Sem a menor paciência. O jogo é bom pra quem gosta de vela no mamilo, piercing, fazer tatuagem, como o cara tá falando aí, né? Você gosta de extrair o dente sem anestesia. Meu negócio é jogar no fácil e me divertir. Fazer conquistas e... Não tem paciência não, pô. Tô muito velho pra ficar punhetando em jogo, ficar upando boneco pra tomar golpe roubado e... Chega. Eu tô igual a Chiquinha na escola com o professor Girafales, cara. O professor Girafales fala pra Chiquinha, vou te passar um problema. E ela fala, professor, mas eu já tenho tantos problemas na minha vida. É a minha filosofia, cara. Jogo muito difícil. Eu sou a Chiquinha na escolinha, cara. Tipo, já não basta os problemas que eu tenho na vida. O que me incomodou no Black Might Wukong, acho que eu joguei emprestado do Cotoquinho, se eu não me engano, no PlayStation. Eu achei muito roubado, assim, sei lá, esquiva, boneco roubado. Muita gente zerou ele no lançamento, bugando o jogo, né? Tinha um bugzinho lá que o pessoal fez a festa, depois soltaram um patch e tiraram o bug. E eu tentei jogar, mas o jogo é bom, mas não me pegou assim. Ano passado, pra mim, os melhores games que eu joguei foi Stellar Blade e Silent Hill 2, que nem concorreram, né, a jogo do ano. Fala, Mr. X. Fala, Jair. Cara, eu não tô com muita expectativa não, velho. Eu acho que a indústria, no geral, ela tá num stand-by do GTA, né? Cadê o Bouvier? Cara, eu comprei o PS5 Pro só por causa do Death Stranding 2, velho. Cadê o Jair? Coletável é um negócio que eu cago, mano. Esse negócio de botar coletável, de pegar numa run, é uma dor de cabeça, porque o Silent Hill 2, se eu não me engano, tem alguns pontos que não tem retorno, né? Você perdeu o coletável ali, avançou um pouco, você não consegue voltar pra pegar aquele coletável. Isso é uma merda, cara. Isso é uma merda. Você quer estragar a experiência de um game? Coloca troféu pra coletável, conquista pra coletável. Pra quem vai atrás disso, né? Pra quem vai jogar o game normalmente, não faz diferença nenhuma. E foi o que eu fiz no Silent Hill 2, cara. Eu só joguei, zerei e já era. Não fiz speedrun, não fiz nada. Se você jogar preocupado com isso, estraga a experiência do game. O ideal é jogar a primeira run sem se preocupar com nada. E se você vai atrás da platina ou do 1000G, aí depois você se preocupa com isso. Mas a última vez que eu fui fazer isso foi o Resident Evil 4 no Xbox, cara. Foram, acho que umas 3 gameplays que eu deixei de pegar um coletável. Fiquei puto, cara. O jogo é foda, mano. Eu adoro Resident Evil, mas estraga a experiência de uma forma, cara, que você começa a jogar o game com nojo, cara, sabe? O Death Stranding 1, quando eu platinei, cara, eu zerei a campanha, chorei no final, achei foda. Fui atrás da platina. Uma merda, cara. Estraga totalmente a experiência do game, cara. Eu até comprei o Death Stranding aqui no Xbox. Antes de jogar o 2, eu vou rejogar o 1 no Xbox. Mas eu só vou terminar a campanha, mano. Não vou atrás do 100% não, mano. Lost Record. É aquele Life is Strange, né? Eu não tenho mais saco pra isso não, cara. Claro Obscur também eu caguei, velho. Eu só zerei mesmo. Fiz o que dava pra fazer. 15 minutos aí, pessoal. O evento vai começar às 6, vai até às 7h30. E o Lucas me passou aqui o print com os horários. Aí hoje tem Devolver, mas eu não sei se eu vou assistir os outros eventos não, cara. Vai ter Days of the Devs, das 7h30 às 9h. Eu acho que o Days of the Devs vai das 7h30 às 8h30. Será que Days of the Devs vai ser 1h30 também? Aí tem a Devolver às 9h e... Show... IO é aquela developer do Hitman. 10 horas. Acho que eu só vou assistir a Summer Game Fest mesmo e domingo, 2 da tarde, o Xbox, cara. Não, tô ligado. O Metal Gear é bem pior, os troféus, né? Cara, um dos melhores games de coletável pra mim foi o Days Gone. Você era só pegar 75% que já liberava. O Far Cry 4, que tinha, sei lá, você tinha 10 coletáveis, você pegava 7 e já liberava também. 10, sei lá, 12 moedas, você pegava 7 e já liberava a conquista, o troféu. Então você podia jogar de boa. Já tá me dando sono, cara. Ontem eu fui dormir 7 da noite, acordei 4 da manhã. Eu tô desde as 4 da manhã acordado, né? Acho que eu peguei uma gripe, cara. Tava malzão. Agora eu tô um pouco melhor. Fala aí, Caco Biribotas. Stellar Blade também tem esse problema de... Não é nem de coletável, mas de fazer 3 finais diferentes, né? Pra fazer a platina, faltou fazer o final ruim lá do Stellar Blade, mas eu fiquei com preguiça de voltar nele. nem lembro mais onde eu parei. Ficou meu save lá, mas se eu voltar agora, não tenho a menor ideia do que tem que fazer. Coletáveis do Máfia é tipo você jogar Dead or Alive. Gosto muito do Dead or Alive. É um baita game de luta. É um punheteiro. Isso é um punheteiro. Mão peluda. Ou então, gosto de jogar com a Mai. Se masturbando aí, cara. Se masturbando com as tetas. Quem não tem E3 vai de Summer Game Fest, né? Já que a E3 acabou, sobrou a Summer Game Fest. Fala aí, Demilson. Eu acho que esse Máfia novo aí vai ser bem fraquinho, hein? Bem linear, bem curto. Tô botando muita fé nesse Máfia, não. Pretendo comprar ele e trazer live aqui no canal, mas... não tô com muita fé nesse Máfia, não. O Máfia 1 é um game que me marcou muito no PS2 e agora essa versão definitiva ficou muito bonito. O primeiro Máfia. O Máfia 2, pra mim, na época que eu joguei no 360, eu considerava ele melhor do que o GTA 4. Doa a quem doer. Ah, você é louco, DK. Pô, acho o Máfia 2 muito foda. E aí teve essa versão definitiva que no lançamento tava toda cagada. Agora já tá melhor, né? Mas aí saiu aquele Máfia 3 que tinha um baita potencial, mas, porra... jogo repetitivo pra caralho, mas aí é o que a Lilia falou, né? O Máfia 3, a trilha sonora do Máfia 3 é uma das melhores que eu já vi na vida, cara. Eu tenho a playlist salva no meu perfil do Spotify aqui, de vez em quando eu escuto. A trilha sonora do Máfia 3 é muito boa. Mas o game é ruim. Troféus, até hoje tem troféu bugado naquela porra. Pra você platinar ou fazer os 1000G, tem que jogar 2 vezes. Uma run fazendo um tipo de coletável, outra run fazendo outro tipo de coletável. Uma run pra não matar os chefes, outra run pra matar os chefes. É uma merda, cara, sabe? Então, os caras erraram em tudo naquele game, cara. Quando os caras não conseguem fazer uma lista de troféu de conquista decente... ainda mais num game tão repetitivo e chato como o Máfia 3, cara. Você ainda poderia falar, pô, o Máfia 3 é meio zoado, mas, pô, é uma platininha legal. Né? Não, nem isso. Nem isso você pode falar. É pra um game de mundo aberto que você vai gastar 40 horas pra terminar, os caras terem a audácia de te obrigar a jogar 2 vezes pra fazer coisa de troféu, é de uma imbecilidade zoada demais, cara. Com a camisa do Real Madrid pra homenagear o Ancelotti. Cara, mandei fazer uns posters aqui pra... A Lilia me deu de presente 2 posters aqui, aí eu fiquei com essa coisa na cabeça de fazer uns posters. Eu encomendei uns posters aqui pra decorar o meu quarto, né? e aproveitei para emoldurar a matéria que saiu comigo na revista Xbox há muitos anos atrás. Eu não lembro nem. Foi uma edição que na capa era o Dead Rising. Acho que era o Dead Rising 3. É, o Dead Rising 3 do Xbox One. Aí eu vou colocar minha plaquinha do YouTube e a matéria do. E a matéria que saiu comigo na revista Xbox na parede. Mas eu encomendei uns posters aqui dos filmes que mais me marcaram, né? Akira, Taxi Driver, Pulp Fiction. Essa categoria da Twitch é nova. Fizeram uma categoria exclusiva para o Summer Game Fest. Fala Zack Soldier. O pessoal do YouTube fica me pedindo para fazer DK Pistola, promoções da semana. O problema é que o que o YouTube me paga não paga nem a minha conta de luz, cara. Então, além de eu me sentir melhor na Twitch, poder assistir os filmes aí com a galera na Twitch, os animes e tal, coisa que eu jamais poderia fazer no YouTube, eu acho que as pessoas que se dão ao trabalho de ir até a Twitch são menos tóxicas, né? Eu não tô querendo generalizar o YouTube, mas às vezes eu tô jogando alguma coisa no YouTube e aí, porra, aparece muita gente falando merda, cara. Assim, pra ficar ouvindo merda e ganhando uma miséria, eu prefiro ganhar até um pouco menos na Twitch, mas poder trocar ideia com a galera, né? É uma coisa que eu não consigo fazer no YouTube. Porque volta e meia aparece um arrombado falando merda. Eu não tenho paciência não, cara. Eu acho que a paz mental não tem preço. Então, para fazer live para 2.000 pessoas para ficar ouvindo merda, ou para fazer live para 100 pessoas e trocar ideia e ter um bate-papo maneiro, eu prefiro fazer live para menos pessoas. Muito mais saudável para mim. Aí eu tô falando? No YouTube aparece muito esses retardados aí, ó. O que mais tem. Aí eu fiz vários sorteios aí pra tentar resgatar essas pessoas que estão ainda presas no YouTube, mas isso aí é criança, né, cara? É foda. Muita criança no YouTube, cara. DK Pistola é desmonetizado, cara. Não adianta fazer nada no YouTube. Mesmo que fosse monetizado, ganhar, sei lá, R$30, velho. Mó trabalho, mó estresse. A superprodução. Não vale a pena o tempo que eu levo pra fazer o negócio. Aí eu teria que ficar dando pi, teria que ficar me censurando, né? Porque no YouTube, você não pode nem falar depressão no YouTube, cara. E o seu canal perde view, sei lá. YouTube é uma merda, cara. vai começar aí a Summer Game Fest. Fala aí, Samuel. Fala aí, Ninja. Vamos de Summer Game Fest. Tem que ter o aviso de que vai ter coisas violentas pra gente ter esperança de que vai ter um novo Resident Evil, né?
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semi-Work in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
You think you're the harbinger. You might be.
Pegada Bloodborne. Caralho, foda, hein?
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Gostei da música.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
You're no god, but neither are they.
Caralho, foda, hein? Porra, eu não joguei o primeiro.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at risky reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Quem joga Fortnite não sabe nem o que é Star Wars, gente.
Bad feeling about this.
Eu queria o Battlefront 3, porra.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium
Hideo Kojima.
in new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Pensei que era o Shota na cama.
Aki, great to see
É a
you.
primeira vez dele no Summer.
Mr. Kojima,
no
here we
Summer
are.
Game
The World
Fest.
Tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コロ
the
ナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをもう
show
一度
something
ゲームをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Cala a boca. Cala a boca.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you're Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
Luca Marinelli.
I'm a porter.
Esse cara que apareceu com o visual do Snake no último, no The Game Awards, né?
Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクター
DS2,
です
it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil and
ーで
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語
deep
に大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story, you
2
know,
では出
he
せ
will
ない
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マツ
this
さんの
time,
代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
we
にお
have
願い
to
して
kind of like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
になった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常
and
に
I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただい
great.
た
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story.
Isso é Total War?
Go write your own.
Maneiro.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Quem não tem o Switch 2, joga o Sonic. Aquele primeiro jogo do Sonic do PS3 do 360 é incomparável. Sonic Sega All-Star Racing. Espero que esse tenha mais essa pegada. Caraca, Joker. Persona e Yakuza.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
Uma espécie de Zacarias japonês.
Experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Se fuder, porra, Zacarias. Não tem nada a ver isso aí, velho.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Devil May Cry? Oh, pensei que era Pensei que era o Nero.
For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you.
O maluco parece um amimbo, mano.
You have the power to change all of this. If time were a
boneca coxuda.
Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
COD vem, eu não joguei o primeiro. Tava no Game Pass, né? Acho que saiu do Game Pass. É, o COD vem 2 aí. Douglas acertou. Action 9. Lembrou aquele Inside.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games,
Cuphead em primeira pessoa.
releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy.
Sempre.
Another roll for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Caralho.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies. Thrones. War for Westeros.
All right, now it
Pensei
is
que era
time for
jogo
the
de
global
ação.
reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Foi tapeado.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Caralho, a continuação, velho.
The era of atomic.
Caralho.
2.
Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. Passing by like Lady Diver. Go, there's no stopping me. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. If you want
Caralho.
just give me a call.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Tá parecendo Far Cry a parada agora. Caralho, tá muito foda, hein?
That's right.
Eu gostei muito do primeiro.
Is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
É o multiplayer do jogo? Cara, homem pombo. Caralho, os caras não estão de brincadeira, não.
Is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Venom pequenininho.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place?
Puxa. Será que vai ter data agora?
You don't have a chance.
Caralho, maneiro.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Way of the Sword. O gráfico tá foda, hein?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta try.
What the fuck?
Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
É tipo um Super Punch-Out, mano.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Ark Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Ark Raiders.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Mais PUBG.
That's right, everyone. Ark Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Destiny.
To ash, consumed by the void.
Old boy.
Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Depois do Mortal Shell 2.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Games.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
Isabella became involved. It became our business. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Lego. Não basta aquele Lego Horizon lá que ninguém jogou aquela merda. Quem é que vai comprar essa bosta, mano? Vai tomar no cu, Lego.
Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise
Desenho é esse, cara?
ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers.
Eu só conheço Tartarugas Ninja.
Most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Ela faz a voz do Bob Esponja?
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
É DLC, né? Jogaço, hein? Caralho, é o Gepeto? Ah, um novo canhão, mano. Oh. Quanto é que custa? A gente...
Yes, that's right.
O problema...
Available today across all
problema é
platforms to play, so enjoy it this
que
weekend.
tiraram o jogo do Game Pass, aí tem que comprar o jogo e a DLC.
Based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Senta que lá vem merda.
I sit at the front of the dinner table like used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
Tem que tomar muito café, mano. Muito café.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
1 hora de evento, mano.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I feed.
Alguém aí do chat falou do Max Payne. Pô, eu queria ver alguma coisa do Max Payne 1 e 2, pô. Aliás, eu joguei recentemente o Max Payne 1 e 2 no...
All right, NCSoft is expanding its
A
Blade and Soul universe.
retrocompatibilidade do
Let's take a look
Xbox.
at the rich lore and
Do
dynamic
Xbox
action
original,
in
porra.
Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and
Muito
Blade
bom.
and Soul Heroes coming soon.
O Jeff Keighley só ganhando dinheiro em cima desses coreanos. Esses joguinhos aí de celular, mano. É tudo clone de Genshin Impact. Eu fico com aquela... Esse evento tá parecendo quando você tem que ir com a sua esposa naquelas festas de criança. O filho de não sei quem, aí você fica lá na festa da criança, tipo, puto, querendo ver o... Querendo estar em casa jogando videogame, ou sei lá, vendo um filme ou alguma coisa útil, mas tem que ir na festa de uma criança que você nem sabe quem é. Eu tô me sentindo assim nessa porra, mano. Ô, Saitama. One Punch. Mas, pô, esses jogos de anime também não tem um que presta, né? Só joguinho da punhetinha, mano. Xbox.
It's available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well,
já é o terceiro game desse Jurassic Park de estratégia. Terceiro. Caralho.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Deadpool.
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dimmy. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
O único defeito é ser só pra VR.
Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Caralho, Omega Head.
Spider-Man gets insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Ninguém tem essa porra desse óculos maldito.
Patrick Harris is Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
É Daylight, né?
He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Caralho, já? Não é um jogo numerado, né? É tipo um spin-off.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world.
Mais uma.
Where harmony reigns.
Jogo de punhetinha japonesa.
You struggle until your last
Burusera.
moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Temos 18 minutos aí pra ver alguma coisa boa realmente que...
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power.
Aqui no Rio tá fazendo 25 graus aí, já é frio polar pro carioca, né?
Are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Pre-order now.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer,
Shell 2.
Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Parece Sifu, mano. Old Boy total ali. Segunda referência ao Old Boy. Caralho.
Bad.1.
Tem que sair direto no Game Pass. Acts of Blood. Maneiro. Ah, pô, não tem pra consoles.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
A gente vai os altos e baixos. Pô, jogo maneiro, violento, pô, porrada, sangue. Aí vem uns bonecos coloridos de novo, cara. Caralho, isso aí é Scott Pilgrim? Caralho! Aí sim. É Ramona Flowers. Oh, continua. É o 2. O primeiro é muito bom. EX. Maneiro.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go
Ela
over.
parece o Merlin Manson, né?
Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Pose na bunda.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder.
Sempre que eu vejo um braço ou uma mão, eu lembro do Left 4 Dead. Tá rolando um boato aí do Half-Life 3, né?
Your hard just got harder.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
O protagonista é o Kiko.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens speed on. In years, I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been
bochechudo.
Feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real.
Cool.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Pô, aquele ator ali é o cara que fez o Robocop 3, né? Caralho.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Odd Job, Jaws. Pierce Brosnan.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
Olha a cara do Mads Mikkelsen.
Poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
Tu vê ele no Death Stranding, aí vê ele aí. Parece um boneco de cera, pô.
Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Yeah. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan, Mads, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow! We've got all that and more
O
in...
microfone tá aparecendo aí.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Faz jogo bosta. Caralho, olha isso, cara. Concorde, mano. Não aprenderam nada com Concorde, não, mano? Vou continuar insistindo nessa merda? Caralho, o evento teve 3 Legos. 3!
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
Valeu, Gambireu, Felipe, Bad Jack Daniels. Valeu, Crisão. Valmir, Jair, Bouvier.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the
Tatuagem
show.
feita no Carandiru, mano.
Here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals. The dead
Cara,
buried.
eu imaginei que o evento ia ser fraco, mas pior que o State of Play é novo patamar, mano.
To future generations, until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Caralho, bizarro, mano. maneiro, hein? Caralho! Caralho! Caralho, maneiro, velho.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous
Poor
beta
little babies.
over 300,000
Eles gostam de Lego.
and 3 million players in total. In this game,
Vamos
you
olhar a
explore
bica
a
na
sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Torcer pra esses games aí, esses melhorzinhos serem anunciados no Game Pass domingo.
To advance its Project Enterprise.
Parecendo Virtual On. Zone of the Enders. Pensei que o evento ia ter 1h30.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality.
Parece Grounded.
Industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise, that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Whoa!
Happy birthday to you.
Finalmente.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved
Quer matar a gente do coração, japonês desgraçado. "30 anos de Resident Evil? Puta que pariu.
Let's rumble.
Street Fighter 3.
Street Fighter 6.
Quer dizer que o Street Fighter 6 não tem o Sagat, vai ter agora? Porra! É uma coisa boa pra uma coisa ruim, né? Parecendo Team Fortress isso aí.
Adiós!
Cara, meu mouse e meu teclado. Valeu, Maconte. Meu mouse e meu teclado estão muito fodidos, cara.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi Wuchang,
Esse aí é mês que vem, né?
Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Final desse mês tem o Death Strand, final do mês que vem tem esse Wuchang.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone.
O que eu mais tenho visto é jogo na pegada Souls, jogo de fazendinha e MMO.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
É Def Jam? Valeu.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Caralho.
Find them.
É pipoca. Esse cara é Def Jam.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Light tá maneiro pra caramba.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died.
O maluco tá empolgado lá, hein?
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Lembrou Conker.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Mais jogo na pegada do Cuphead.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
A trilha sonora é boa, hein? Parece uma mistura de Cuphead com Psychonauts.
Still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Whoa, maluco, velho.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level?
Maluco,
What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Podia ter largado o microfone ali, pô.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God! They did it. They actually did it.
Fiquei curioso de ver essa porra nesse jogo. De portal aí que mata pra mim.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I'm
Olha, esse cara aí é do Troy Baker. A voz do Troy Baker, todo mundo é Troy Baker, mano. Yakuza? Caralho.
Got a name? Mako? Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Esse jazz aí me lembra muito Cowboy Bebop.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
É Control?
Sir.
Esse gráfico aí parece Resident Evil.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh.
Ashcroft?
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Hey! Help!
that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Caralho, as ruínas de Raccoon City.
Strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Delegacia, cara.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
Caralho! Tem data ainda aí. Salvou o evento.
Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. Oh, I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games
Ano que vem é o ano da Capcom, né?
that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up
Provavelmente o Onimusha vai ser adiado. Onimusha, Pragmata, Resident Evil 9.
and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Day of the Devs. Será que vai ter alguma coisa boa nisso? The Devs e tem a Devolver Direct.
Feeling bored with your video games? Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead, including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit
Agora
back
só resta saber se esse novo Resident Evil vai ser em primeira pessoa ou em terceira pessoa.
Digital Showcase.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Hello!
Maestro
I'm
Coaching.
Cessia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie,
Eu tinha combinado com a galera aí de assistir Transformers lá no canal secundário.
New upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Snap and Grab? What does that mean?
Eu acho que não vai ter mais nada de bom aqui hoje, não, né?
Picture this.
Amanhã vai ter uns eventos aí, mas acho que eu não vou assistir nada, não.
And you are nestled between high fashion glamour.
Cara, muito legal o Resident Evil 9. Mortal Shell 2 parece incrível.
Photographer. You'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
Mais o que de bom? Puxa.
In Snap and Grab,
o Will foi
with only your camera and your crew.
Aquele Will parece muito foda.
You will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Passando o Stallone Cobra lá no canal secundário. Vou esperar o Stallone Cobra acabar pra gente poder mandar a raid pra lá. E aí a gente vai pra lá assistir Transformers, tá, pessoal?
As your anonymous deeds make headlines,
o pessoal que tá no YouTube quiser assistir com a gente, o canal secundário é twitch.tv/CineDK_animes. É só procurar CineDK na Twitch que vocês encontram o canal. Ou entrar no meu canal normal da Twitch, que você vai ser direcionado pra lá também. Eu peguei o Brunão, eu peguei o de 86.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to?
Eu imaginei que se tivesse Resident Evil novo, teria sido anunciado no State of Play.
Is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
Hello.
Hello.
We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
Falando igual o Pingu, mano.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking. So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding your way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended, and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean. Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game. And we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Achei maneiro.
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about
pessoal que tá na Twitch, eu vou mandar a raid lá pro canal secundário e vou mudar a configuração do meu OBS para abrir a live lá, tá?
There's this kind of magical experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality.
Aí estamos indo para lá.
Are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't.
Aí a gente faz a maratona, vamos iniciar a maratona Transformers.
And that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game. I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea
Valeu,
has
pessoal.
written by Austin Winter.
Domingo vamos assistir o evento do Xbox aí.
Journey, Abzu, The Pathless.
Estamos indo lá pro canal secundário começar a nossa maratona dos filmes da franquia Transformers. Valeu, pessoal.
Inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games,
Encerrando aqui. Valeu, pessoal.
in Sword of the Sea.